All right, welcome back, guys. Okay, welcome back to FX Action Trader Weekly Market Analysis. So, I have something to announce before we proceed to the market analysis. So, all right, so this week will be the last week for FX Action Trader to doing live analysis, and because next week is the Christmas week, and I believe that market will be very quiet on next week because it's also the end of the year 2020. And what are we going to do on next year onwards which is all the market analysis video will be uploaded to our YouTube channel, and I'll be sharing the YouTube channel. I'll be updating the YouTube channel regarding market analysis and maybe some other trading stuff on a weekly basis. So please make sure you have subscribed to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/fxactiontrader, and make sure you have subscribed to us, and make sure that you have turned on the notifications so that you will not miss out any updates and any other videos from us. Okay, so let us proceed to the analysis today. So this week market, my only concern for this week market is that market might be lack of momentum. All right, because this is very normal on December. Usually, most of the traders and most of the big players, they are on their vacation on Christmas or New Year Eve countdown. All right, but what we are trying to do is that we are just trying our best to see what can we have to trade on this coming week. All right, so let us start now. All right, so as usual, the first chart that I always share with you guys is this euro dollar chart. And on this euro dollar chart, if we look on the H4 or even daily chart, we can see that market is in a very obvious uptrend. Okay, so I've marked the levels that market might be doing the pullback, and what we can do is that we can try to look for the buy signal. Okay, so on H1, I have seen a very good signal. All right, if we connect the dots, we can see that market has actually break this trend line and also pull back to this key support level, and we are waiting for a buy signal is either from the support level and also or from the trend line area. So the target take profit level, if we look on the weekly chart, what we can see that the previous high level that this EU reached before was at this price is about 1.2526. All right, but due to year end, I would not recommend you to hold the trades over the month or over the year. All right, I prefer to go for intraday basis. All right, so if the market, when the market opens tomorrow and we see any good buy signal at this uh, highlighted area, we can just go for a buy trade and with very good take profit level at the previous high. All right, so let us jump to pound dollar. All right, so on pound dollar, if we look on H4, okay, so this is a bit tricky, all right, because most of the people they are trying to sell here because they will be saying that market has actually broken out of this trend line or whatsoever. So breaking this trend line might be the first sign that market is trying to reverse. But if we mark the level at here, this is the previous low, previous higher low, and we can see that the market is still respecting to this level. All right, so in other words, we are still going to look for a buy trade unless market do a pullback, oh sorry, market do a break below this level, pull back, and then only we can look for a sell trade. But if we follow the big trend, we follow the overall trend, market still in a buy structure, still in a buy trend, because we have a false break at here. And last week market opened with a 140 pips gap due to the Brexit issue, and we can see that market just keep on forming higher highs and higher lows, which is a very clear a very clear characteristic uh, of an uptrend. All right. All right. Okay, let us go to the next pair for the week. So similar structure we can also see at this Aussie dollar. So on last week, we anticipate that market is going to pull back to this area because this is actually the 50% of Fibonacci retracement area. Or we are expecting that market to do a deeper pullback to this zone. But market whatsoever, market did not pull back to here, and market just continued to break previous high. And on this week, the same thing. We are still looking for a buy trade. If we go to Aussie dollar, we go to H1. We are still looking for a buy trade for Aussie dollar. All right. I believe that the trend is quite. I believe that the trend is quite clear. All right. So the next pair, New Zealand dollar. Okay, New Zealand dollar market. That's why every time I say we cannot trade based on trend line alone. This is the reason why we cannot trade based on trend line alone. All right, the trend line has been broken, but if we look on H4, market still in an uptrend. All right, market still in an uptrend. So on this week, we are still locked our direction for a buy bias. All right, we do not look for sell unless we see a very clear downtrend is forming. All right. So let us go to the gold. So on the gold, last week, we are anticipating that if this support level is broken, then market is likely to retest the previous low or the previous support at 1774 level. But market did not able to break below. And in fact, if we can see, let me erase this so you can have a better picture. Okay, if we connecting this, we can see that market has also first thing is that market fails to break below. All right. Second thing, market break this level and also the trend line, indicating that the downtrend is no longer valid and market just went up as per what the trend is trying to show us. And if you look on daily chart, On daily chart, the next key level market is going to retest is at here. So if we pull out the trend line and if we look back on H4 chart, we still can see that where is the nearest area for us to look for our trade is actually this level. And if you're connecting all the trend lines together, there are still some rooms for market to retest at this trend line. It's about 200 pips, 300 pips range for us to look for a buy trade for gold. So we just wait patiently at this level, and we are trying our best to minimize the risk, all right, because gold is very volatile. All right, try your best to look for the best setup if you are trading with pairs like gold or crude oil. All right, let's have a look on this dollar yen. Okay, dollar yen, very obvious, is a downtrend. So we have a bearish engulfing on H4, rejecting at this key level. So this is a sign of trend continuation. And also on H1 time frame, we can see that market has also broken this trend line. So you can go for a short trade with a very tight stop loss just above this level, or you can even wait for a pullback to this level. The stop loss is just about 20 pips, and you can just continue to take the profit at the previous low of this H1 time frame. All right, because it's due to the year end and also month end, I do not recommend you to go for to hold the trades for a very long period. Okay. So this is what we have seen on last week. Market is in a very obvious ranging. So there is no clear break, or there is no clear break below this support level. That's why we couldn't go for a short trade. And we can see that market break up of this resistance level of the sideways market, pull back, and this is a very strong bearish engulfing candlestick, but market still able to close with a very strong bullish candle. And we can also join the trend line at here. So I'm expecting that market to continue go up as the euro dollar is going to strengthen. All right, because on the euro dollar, we can see that market is going up, and on euro yen we can see that market is going up. So let us have one more euro pair. All right, so if based on this euro Aussie, market is in a downtrend, but we can see that this is a daily chart. Market has been rejecting from this area for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. Market has been rejecting from this area. All right, so to be honest, the trend for this euro Aussie is 50-50, but for me to be a valid uptrend, I need market to break this previous high. All right, I need market to break this previous high, and then only I would consider this as a valid uptrend. But I will not go for a short trade, because the first thing is that on daily chart we see that there are so many rejection here. So I feel insecure when we see many rejection on higher time frame. So the second thing is that this is a very strong breakdown of the support level, but market after this level, market just pull back with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bullish candle on this H4 time frame, meaning that the buying momentum is still very strong for this euro dollar. So this pair is quite for me is quite dangerous. All right, we don't have a very clear view towards this pair. Okay, so let us back to the yen pair. So we have the last one for the yen pair, the pound yen. So on pound yen, all right, if we go to H1, what I can see is that market, this one initially market is in a sideways, then market break down of the sideways structure and also the trend line and do a pullback. So on H4, if I erase this And if we connect the key levels, this is also the previous higher low. If we connect to here, we can see that market is always respecting to the previous higher low, meaning that those who trade based on trend line breakout is going to have their stop loss being triggered. All right. So for this pound yen, very obvious this week I'm still going to look for a buy trade. All right, regardless of this resistance level, because I know that I'm going to take my first take profit level at this level. All right. So if you look on daily can be considered that this is a buying at high trade. So if you are a conservative trader, you can just wait for a breakout after, to wait for a valid breakout before you buy. So if you are if you are going to have an intraday trade, you can go for a buy trade with a very quick take profit level at the previous stop. All right, you just try your best to structure out your trading plan, your trading sequence, and also try your best to spot for conferences before you put your entry. All right, so we have the last pair for today, the dollar Canadian. So on last week, we expect there is a drop, there's a downtrend because market break out of this cycle structure, pull back, and we have market just drop. But before that, after that we can see market created something like a double bottom, and if we extend this zone out here, this is actually a breakout of a double bottom. All right. So, but for me, in order for me to consider this as a valid trend reversal, I prefer market to do something like this, pull back again, and break up of this previous top. So if this happen, I'm going to place my entry at here. All right, but if this do not happen, I'm still going to keep in view for this pair because there is a high chance for market to do a false breakout and trap all the buyers, and then market just break back into the structure level and continue the downtrend. All right, so please be very careful if you are trading with trend reversal, because on daily chart there is still a very strong sell momentum. All right, so guys, that's all for my sharing today, and thank you for always be with us throughout the year, and I will see you guys again on 2 weeks later on my YouTube channel. All right, guys, have a nice day and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year for those who are celebrating. All right, have a good day. Goodbye.